folks. Welcome back to a new vlog. Sorry I didn't do anything last week. I think I mentioned that it might not happen, and it didn't. I was toast. Um, if you hear some chattering in the background, Lily's outside with me. It's her favorite place to be. So this week we're just gonna do some piddly things. I did do some stuff last week, but I was so out of it. There's literally no point in even showing the footage because I was just in outer space. But um, I did decorate the front porch, as you can see behind me, or the front steps rather. And I'm getting ready to plant up I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can. The planters, the hanging basket planters that are on the porch. And the chickens are there. Whoops, careful. And down here, we had a volunteer pumpkin come up under the stairs, and I'm just letting it do its thing. I've just left it. And oh, there's Jenny back there, the cat. There's just all sorts of wildlife. Um, but I've got this box of pansies. My mom got them for me, which is so sweet. I just came home from work the other day and they were here, so I really appreciate that. And that's what we're going to plant up in those. Wow, why can't I get it in those baskets on our porch railing? So let's go ahead and get that knocked out and then see what else we can get into today. Hey guys, as you can tell, it is several hours later. Um, the sun is going down. Wayne got so much work done outside. I cannot believe how much work he accomplished today outside. And I don't know if there are any other like hyper productive women that watch my vlogs. Um, especially hyper productive women that have become mothers. It is I am so grateful for everything that he does, and he busted his tail today. But it is still so hard for me to not. I know what I'm doing is productive. I know what I'm doing is important, like staying with Lily and doing all of the baby things. But like me as just an individual human being, like I feel so guilty and worthless. And I know that's like a strong word to use, but it's just how I feel when he is outside doing all of that stuff. And I am just feeling like I'm doing nothing. I know I'm not. I know that's not the case, but it feels that way. But it's okay. So, anyway, major digression. But um, He has her outside because she absolutely loves to watch fire. So he put her in the stroller and he's got her outside while he's burning some limbs to finish up his evening. And I am making supper, which you just watch bits and pieces of. So the recipe that I'm using, I am going to link, but I'm not doing it exactly the way it says. So I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. um, so I did the onion. I chopped up a yellow onion and sauteed that until it became fragrant. And then I put in paprika, cinnamon, crushed red pepper, and it called for nutmeg, but apparently I'm out. I thought I still had some, but I don't. So I just left it out. Um, it gave specific measurements. I never measure anything like that. I just add it until it smells right or smells good, and it smelled good to me. I've never made this particular dish before, but it smelled good to me, so I'm rolling with it. And then I stirred that up until everything got really fragrant. I don't know if I mentioned, I did put some oil in the pot with the onions, um, so they wouldn't stick or burn. Did that, and then I added a cup of pumpkin puree. I added a cup of pumpkin puree, mixed that up until the pumpkin was heated through. And then the recipe calls for 4 cups of water. And I think that would be very flavorful because it's a one pot situation. Like you don't boil the pasta and then add it in, like it's all in one deal. So I did 2 cups of chicken stock, a cup of water, and a cup of cream for my liquid and poured all that in there. And then I added the pasta directly in and I put the lid on. The heat's on low, but my stove gets crazy hot, it seems like. So I went ahead and put it on low and I'm going to cover it and I'll check on it every, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. It says 30 minutes, like grand total for the whole shebang. So every 10, 15 minutes, I'll start checking on it, giving it a stir, and still leave it covered until the pasta is done. And our pasta is pretty done these days because Lily eats whatever I cook. I just try to make it 10-month-old friendly, really 11-month-old. She'll be 11 months old next week. Ugh. Anyway, I'll keep checking on this. And at the end, it says to finish with Parmesan cheese, which I will definitely be doing. And then we'll do a taste test. And hopefully this turns out good. It smells awesome as it is right now. The house, it's smelling up the house. It smells great. So fingers crossed that this is a good one and I can make it more as the season goes on because this is really easy and it would be awesome if it tasted good too. All right, so I've already taste tested this a few times. Oh man, it's good. I will say, if you do not like squash, like if you don't like butternut squash or acorn squash or anything like that, you're probably not going to like this because pumpkin in this flavor profile is squash. So if you don't like squash, don't go there with this. It's not like pumpkin pie, like where you just get the spices basically in the flavor. You taste the squash in this. For me, as someone who loves squash, this is amazing. I topped mine with a little bit of extra Parmesan, a little bit more red pepper flakes. I didn't want to overdo it, the red pepper flakes in the family pot because of Lily. She'll be eating it, and I don't want her little mouth to catch on fire. But this, I'm going to make this again. This is very, very good. Mm. Hey folks, sorry about that cold ending. I just wanted to hop on real quick and wrap this vlog up. I'm actually getting ready to head outside and work on some things, just start right off the bat for next week's vlog. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. I know it was kind of all over the place, but I enjoy making these and it was nice to be back at it, have a little bit of time to make one this week. And I hope, as always, that you've had a great weekend and a good week ahead of you. Bye.